fast. And you, George Foreman, all of you chumps are gonna bow when I whoop him. All of you. I know you got him. I know you got him picked. But the man's in trouble. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
What's good, YouTube? Here again. Back with another review. Got some nice artwork for us to look at. But first, I humbly ask all newcomers to please subscribe to the channel. To everybody, please like and comment down below to help grow the channel. Also, connect to my IG, which is Ike Pichardo. It's on the bottom of the screen. It's on the bottom of the screen the whole time. For more information on the shoes and the seller. I've been dealing with this seller for a while, so very well known seller, can provide great quality shoes. At the end of the day, it's all on your QCs. Every seller will give you an imperfected shoe or some flaw. It's up to you to decide what flaw you want, what flaw you don't want, and what you can live with. The little minute stuff, you can get them aggravated, but all in all, it's still your money. You got the right to choose to red light it or green light it. Anyway, let's just get straight to it. These, as you've seen in the thumbnail, these are some fantasy shoes. And looking at it, see, as you see the box, the label is wrong. Air Jordan 1 High 85, black mocha. Not right at all. I don't know if that's a stamp or whatnot. We can throw the black light on all this later. But, and it comes in a Travis Scott sort of box. Looking at the box real quick, it does have a stamp on it, but who cares? This is a fantasy shoe, and here they are in all their glory. I will say, these shoes, and they also Travis Scott paperwork. Don't know why. These shoes are dope. There's one thing about these shoes that I don't like, but other than that, everything about these shoes is dope. So I'm gonna give you a quick 360 of the shoe. You can see. Dump those laces out. It only came with 2 extra laces, black and yellow. I mean, black and pink. Apologize. And then I already had the sale in there. Here's the other shoe that come with this tag, which from what I've heard and seen in videos, this is what comes like in China when you buy shoes from Nike across the water. If I was to pick, this is the best one right here. Obviously the right shoe, and I'll get to that in a minute. But this shoe is super dope. Super dope. You look at the wings, logo in the back, pretty decent, you know. I don't know if they could have done a little better, but all in all, this being a fantasy shoe, it's not that bad. The suede is alive, you know, it's not super soft, but definitely alive, as you can see the movement in it. The toe box, from the pictures, my QC pictures, they look pretty big, but I mean, it looks pretty good. I don't know if you know want more slanted, but for me, I like them. The QC pictures people reviewed on this shoe for me, they're saying that these holes were kind of small, but I mean, they're actually pretty nice. I'm alright with it, especially being a fantasy shoe. What I mainly look for is the toe box, and I mean, yeah, the wings logo and the check and all that, but really the toe box is what does it for me on QC pictures. Really, that's the one thing that I focus on, is the toe box, and then the stitching, the corner stitch, making sure, because it on highs, I would say, I want the stitching to go up, because then that's what kind of gives me that mid feel when it hits you that corner like that. But this is a low, so that doesn't apply to this. I love the OG swoosh. I wish all lows will come with the OG swoosh. And on the medial side, you can see it's got the suede swoosh, and I got the Mocha highs that we can look at to compare them to this. But really, all in all, this is a dope shoe. The only thing I wish they wouldn't have done, minus the box, minus the paper, minus the label, is this. Like, I don't know why they did that, being that that's the only branding. It's not on the tongue like most like all of the Jordan 1 Travis Scotts that come out. But this is it. Like, why? If they would have just had the wings right here, it'd just be a dope, like, almost you could say it's a custom shoe. Like, really, really nice shoe. But the shape looks really good, as you can see. Toe box ain't too thick. I always gauge it with my finger. I like it's like a little space right here. The stitching, first time looking, really paying attention to it. Not too bad. Not too bad. Looks uniform as far as the width apart. You know. Around the check was pretty good. This is a well constructed shoe. Squeeze test. I mean, it squeezes, but it's not like, because you can see it caving in, but because all AJ1s are soft right here, but it's not super. It passes. It passes. Got the, I guess it's an air unit in there. I don't know. You can't really tell by lifting up the soles, but if I can't get it, it is what it is. I mean, who cares? This is not a legit checking shoe, because one, this is a fake shoe. I mean, this is an all-around fantasy shoe. But comparing it to the Mochas, right? This is also came from the same seller, but I can't tell you if the color of the brown is the same. Can't tell you none of that. But let's pretend like this is close to, you know, what the retail is. You can see the soles is not as yellowed as that one, and the brown, this is a lot more darker than this one. This is like more ashy colored, which is cool, because I don't want them to look identical, because then what's the point of having a low and a high? You know, just be like, shoot, why just keep this one then for all that? But I like how this has a little bit of differences in them. You see this is more of the Travis Scott fragment tongue with that creamish looking tongue. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but this is just the different color as far as more creamier to it. And then the tongue is brown. This one isn't brown on the inside. But it's not about this shoe, it's about this shoe. But all in all, I mean, here you go. Please check out my IG for the seller. Very good seller. Always responds like within hours. Good prices. Yeah. Thank you for looking. And I'll check. I'll do a review on these next from the same seller. But you know, thank you again for checking me out. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. Out till next time.
I'm the greatest thing that ever lived. Yeah, and I'm somebody listen. I must be the greatest. Look at the world. You must listen to me. I am the trouble. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I must tell you this.